Hey there, this video is about how to win your 1v1 matchups with Tracer. She's usually getting into situations where you need to outwit your opponent to win the fight. We're going to explain the situations and how you should approach them. This video is the first part of a two-part series. Hello guys and welcome to the dojo. We already have different drills for Tracer if you want to get better at aiming with her or using the abilities in different situations. This guide will cover how to deal with different opponents in 1v1 like situations. There's usually no pure 1v1 happening during a live game. Most often there are other teammates on both sides, however the guides against different characters should still apply in those scenarios. Let's talk about how to play Tracer. Your role is a flanker, meaning that you should look for openings on the enemy team and exploit these. When we say opening, we think about a weak spot in the enemy team, like an opponent with really low health, or an out-of-position hero who can't get help from the team. In every other situation, however, you should be patient. Your kit allows you to do tremendous amount of damage in a really short amount of time. However, you need to measure the risk and reward and shouldn't be jumping into situations where you may not gain much for risking your well-being. Instead of always playing in the backline of the enemy team, you should generally pick your fights and stay safe until you see an opportunity to go in. Most of these matchups need you to control your abilities well. This means that you need to use your blinks and recall wisely, paying close attention so that you don't waste any of your abilities. You generally want to try to go into a fight with 3 blinks and a recall available. If you don't have any blinks, you won't be able to maneuver around your enemy, and without a recall, you only have one chance at killing your enemy. Make sure you dodge and move on your feet in order to preserve resources, and blink is a tactical move to throw the enemy off or to dodge or bait abilities. Another thing you need to focus on is using health packs during these duels. You need to be able to travel to the closest health pack without even looking at that direction. This can save your life in a lot of situations. The last general tip is to use terrain to hide from the enemy shots. You're playing a really fast character, so peeking in and out of cover can be easily done. Try to use walls and stairs to gain a bit more advantage over your enemy and sneak in some extra damage. A very fast self-plug here. The OverwatchDojo team has experienced coaches who you can take lessons from. Head over to our Patreon for the details, or ask on our Discord if you're interested in our services. This keeps the dojo running, while also helping you get better. Alright, let's get to the 1v1 situations now. We're going to dissect the matchups, give you tips on how to win them if they are winnable, or explain why you need to abandon the situation against certain enemies. Use this knowledge to decide whether you want to commit to killing a specific enemy or if you need a retreat. If you learn all the matchups and have good tracking skills, you'll be a monster Tracer, a force to be reckoned with. Let's do this. Okay, Tracer vs Doomfist is a bait matchup. Doomfist can be really frightening, as he can insta-kill you with a well-placed rocket punch. For this reason, you generally want to avoid fighting in close quarters, as he can be really easy to hit, even with blinks. Doomfist has relatively low cooldowns, so after you see that the punch is no longer available, you should try to kill him quickly. But he can jump up, making your tracking harder. But you should be able to anticipate that. The usual matchup goes like this. You see each other, and he starts to charge up the fist. You need to dodge it and then go really close and pump damage into him. He's going to try to do an uppercut to get a better position for a slam. Keep in mind that you can heal with your recall, while he can't. If you anticipate this kind of behavior, you can easily adjust your tracking to his jumps, doing just enough damage to bring him down. His 250 HP can be cleared with 2 clips if he fails to land any ability to gain a shield. Tracer vs Genji is a really hard matchup. It's better to avoid this one. Genji can basically kill you in one well-placed combo. Any damage to you can mean the end of the fight. You generally want to avoid fighting Genji in 1v1 situations, as he's able to move in more unusual ways. The matchup is usually about the Genji trying to poke you down until he can dash in safely with a combo. If you really want to fight him, you should try to bait the dash and the reflect, and then go against him in that small window of time. It's recommended to just run away and pick another fight. Tracer vs McCree is a bait matchup. Kinda hard, but can be learned. One of the basic skills you learn as McCree is how to stun and headshot a Tracer. This is the combo he can go for if he wants to get rid of you. You need to learn how long the stun can get you, and you shouldn't forget that McCree can roll in to close the gap and stun from there. If you're able to bait the flashbang out, you're generally good to go, as McCree has no tools to get away from your DPS. It's a lot easier for you to hit him than the other way around. Baiting the flash can be done with 2 blinks, or blinks and recall. It's usually a good practice to try to harass him and see if he throws a panic flash, then go all in. However, you want to be on the safe side generally, making sure that he uses the stun. Otherwise, just pull back. When baiting, blink towards the side and blink behind him right away, or blink towards and back to the initial position right away. If you have your recall, you can blink towards the side and recall quickly. After the flash is out of the game, just make sure that you stay out of point blank range and DPS him down. Jumping can help you keep the momentum even if stunned, making it harder for him to score a headshot. Tracer vs PHARAH is a fight you don't want to pick. This matchup can be won if the PHARAH is not paying attention and you can get close to her for some reason. PHARAH can kill you with a direct hit and a melee. The splash still hurts you a lot. You need 2 of those to go down. If she lands for some reason, you can jump her from an angle, but have the recall ready. Again, not a fight that you really want to participate in. Try to find better targets. Tracer vs Reaper is a distance keeping matchup. You want to stay out of his range and avoid the shotguns. If you're standing far enough, you should be able to outdamage the Reaper. After Wraith form is used, you can blink around him to score your hits and kill him. Tracer vs Soldier is a bait matchup. It's also a really hard one, as Soldier has a lot of tools to make your life hell and be safe while dueling you. Your best bet is to jump on him from an unexpected angle. Generally, first of all, you need to bait the rocket. You're doomed if it hits you. Soldier can sneak in damage continuously, unlike McCree, as it's a lot easier to hit you with a gun. Baiting the rocket should be your first priority, and it's done like the McCree flashbang. However, it has a lot more range. Soldier players usually try to damage you with basic shots first, and then try to finish you off with the rocket. After the rocket is out of the equation, he still has the biotic field to heal up. You should try to wait it out in nearly all cases, or harass the soldier from close range so he tries to escape when you already have some damage on him. Waiting is usually the better option. Try to go for a health pack in the meantime. Then you have a small time window when you can jump him and score a kill. Tracer vs SOMBRA should be an easy matchup, but we usually avoid it. SOMBRA is really elusive and can't be beaten if she fights near an HP pack. In case you still want to go for it, if she tries to hack you, just damage her. If the duel opens with you being hacked, you should try to dodge like crazy until your abilities are back. If you're positive that she can't teleport away, you can usually win the fight. Your DPS is much better than hers, and you can heal on the spot. Tracer vs Tracer is a skill matchup. You need to aim well in order to bring the enemy Tracer down. This is the most important part here. Recoil timing is the next biggest thing. You should just wait until you take a lot of damage at once, close to 50% of your health, and recall then. You should also pay attention to recall later than the enemy. Keep track of the movement pattern and use the time window between her recall and yours to do permanent damage and recall after that. Regarding blinks, syncing your blinks with the enemy Tracer's damage output will make it harder for her to hit you. This means that you should damage her while she reloads, and blink when she starts to fire at you. If you want to practice the aforementioned matchups, your best bet is to get a buddy to play with and do custom 1v1 games. This can also be done by just hosting a custom game with the title 1v1 me as Tracer, or something similar to that. People will usually join. Just make sure that you only have one open slot in your game. Our Discord server has a dedicated channel for partnering up to practice 1v1 games. Come join us now and be a part of a great Overwatch community looking for improvement together. There's an interesting project going on which aims to help players get better using artificial intelligence tools. You can personally help the development with a few answers. Click the card or the link in the description right now. Alright guys, this was the first part of our how to play 1v1 matchups with Tracer guide. If you like what we're doing here, make sure to like, favorite, comment, share, and subscribe if you're not already, and we'll see you guys in the next video.